इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों को मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ। आज हम आपके अतीत, वर्तमान, भविष्य एवं आपकी वास्तविकता के बीच में जो प्रत्यक्ष संबंध है उसके बारे में बात करेंगे। I'll expand on the relationship with your past, present, future and the reality of your life and how it can be handled and altered with these four principles, four tattvas. From listening starts the whole spiritual life. When you are completely drowned inside your past, when your past is sitting on you as a dead weight, you will never be able to listen. Only when you want to responsibly work on your future, you start listening. Dead past never lets you listen. Past, by its very nature, does not have life, and if you try to indulge continuously in the past, it swallows the future also. सुनने से ही पूरी आध्यात्मिक जीवन आरंभ होता है। जब आप अपनी अतीत में पूरी तरह से डूब चुके हैं, तब आप कभी भी सुन नहीं पाएंगे। केवल जब आप अपने भविष्य के ऊपर उत्तरदायित्व के साथ काम करना चाहते हैं, आप सुनने लगते हैं। Whether you like it or not, you want it or not, by the way you are hardwired, you will hold only yourself as responsible for your life. Listen, you will hold only yourself as responsible for your life. Nobody else can be responsible. Only you are responsible for your life. आपका मृत अतीत आपको कभी सुनने नहीं देता है। अतीत अपने स्वभाव की रूप से ही जीवनहीन है। यदि आप लगातार अतीत में डूबे हुए हैं, अतीत आपके भविष्य को निगल जाता है। अध्यापक ने पूछा, जो मानव सुनता नहीं है उसे क्या कह सकते हैं? क्या है सकते हैं? सांता ने समाधान दिया, उसे कुछ भी कह सकते हैं क्योंकि वह सुन नहीं सकता। Listen. Whatever you call, he won't listen. He's not going to hear anything. Sometimes human beings live like that. बहुत बार मानव ऐसे ही जीते हैं। When you iron out your inner space with integrity, please listen. First thing integrity will do to you will remove all the negative weeds constantly you are cherishing, which are rooted in your past. Negativity needs past evidence as a support for it to survive. Negativity cannot be based in future. Are you clear? How many of you cognize negativity can be rooted only in the past? So when weeding happens by the integrity, you are free from past. Listen. All your negative thinking, fears, everything is rooted in past. It is rooted in past. If you look little deep, you will understand. When you become aware of your thinking, when you become integrated with your thinking, your past has no more power over your future, over your inner space. For any negativity, for example, if you are thinking you will fail in examination or your business, that negative thought can become strong only if your past experiences are constantly reminded to you and they are supported with your cognition. Listen. Negativity cannot grow in your inner space, cannot have power over your inner space, cannot have strength on your inner space if your past memories are not continuously supplied as evidence. When you become integrated, first thing you will understand, your past failures are not failures. Your failures does not make you failure. And the number of times you remember your failure is the real problem, not the failure itself. It is like you go to some vacation only for 1 or 2 days and come back, but the number of days you show that photograph to everyone and brood over, and number of days you see that photograph and drool over, and the amount of importance you bring to those memory makes the vacations too big. I have seen people drooling over their marriage albums. No, really, I have seen with my own mother. Even after 25 years of marriage, she will feel shy to see that album. When she sees, she will blush seeing the album. Just few years before her sannyas, some archival reasons, we were seeing that album, we were showing, I could see the whole face was blushing. Then I understood, oh God, a typical village lady. Even after 25, 30 years, when you see your marriage album, you blush. Life is just moving, but your photographic memories and holding on to those memories, that is where the problem starts. That is where the problem starts. The lack of integrity brooding over your past is one and the same. The more your past occupies you, your inner space, the more you will not have integrity. Negativity has its roots only in your past. If you don't remember your past again and again and again, first thing will happen. You will be free from your past and you will be integrated in your thinking. Your inner space will be available for your responsible future or future responsibility. नकारात्मकता के जड़ अतीत में होते हैं, केवल संपूर्ति के साथ ही वह जड़ को निकाला जा सकता है। तभी आप अपने अतीत से मुक्त होते हैं। आपकी अतीत की विफलता नहीं है। आपकी विफलताएं आपको विफल नहीं बनाती है। जितनी बार आप अपनी विफलताओं को स्मरण करते हैं, वही सही समस्या है। वो विफलता ही अपनी आप में समस्या नहीं है। जब आप संपूर्ति में रहते हैं, तब पहली बात जो आप समझेंगे वह है कि आपके अतीत की विफलता नहीं है और आपकी विफलता आपको विफल नहीं बनाती है। संपूर्ति में ना रहना और अपने अतीत की चिंता करना दोनों समान है। When you become authentic, you will forget you had a past. Listen. Not just ordinary forgetting because it is wiped off from your inner space, because it is no more part of your inner space. Decide to become authentic from now. Constantly be authentic. You will see so much can be done to your inner space. It is your past memories does not allow you to become authentic. Your past ideas about your failure. I tell you, sometimes even your fears about failure without failure makes you feel you are failure. Your fears about failure without failure makes you feel as failure. So this kind of fears of failure and the past is responsible for making you inauthentic. Why you become inauthentic? Because your past very powerfully tells you, you can't be authentic. I know about you. Your past is a permanent comedian staying inside you, laughing at you, making you as a comedian instead of hero. You always want to be a hero, but end up in being comedian. Even if you end up being a villain, it is okay. But don't end up being comedian. Many times you end up being comedian because your inner space constantly makes fun of you, quoting or misquoting your past. It says, I know you. You are not going to be successful. Why are you unnecessarily struggling? Man who is not tired of his own past is enlightened, Jivan Mukta. The day you start living without your past making you tired, you are a Jivan Mukta. If your past cannot make you inauthentic, you are a Jivan Mukta. जब आप श्रद्धा में स्थित होते हैं तब आप अपने अतीत को भूल जाएंगे. आपके अतीत के यादें आपको श्रद्धा में स्थिर होने नहीं देंगे. आप जब संपूर्ति के साथ स्वयं के अंतर आकाश में गहराई से देखते हैं, पहली चीज संपूर्ति आपके साथ करेंगी वो है, वह सारे नकारात्मक माठम आपके अंदर से जिसे आप पोषण देते हैं उसे वह निकाल देंगी. Your past stays inside you and makes you a comedian instead of a hero. आपका अतीत आपके भीतर रहकर आपको अभिनेता बनाने के बजाय आपको एक हास्य अभिनेता बनाती है. नकारात्मकता आपके अतीत में ही निहित है, इसलिए जब आपके अंदर संपूर्ति के द्वारा निराई करते हैं तब आप अपने अतीत से मुक्त है. Listen. Your past failures constantly hanging on you makes you inauthentic. Does not let you take further steps. Just yesterday, suddenly I announced to my construction team, in our Sangha, construction department is the department suffering most. Because in all other departments, I have the intelligence directly. In that department, because I do not have a direct knowledge, it is suffering. It's just yesterday I announced, I'm going to study construction by myself directly. I'm going to spend time on it. I'm going to get books, magazines related to architects, designing, engineering. You will see now, in next 1 year, the whole construction will be done. I tell you, for anything you are responsible. If something is not happening outside, the knowledge and interest is not happening inside. Sat and Chit. Sat is the knowledge, Chit is the interest. Ananda is happening. If a Sat and Chit happens in you, life will happen to you. If money is not happening around you, please be very clear. You neither have knowledge nor have interest. In these two, you will not be having someone. You may have interest, you may not have knowledge. So anything, you are responsible. Just yesterday I remembered, yes, if the construction is not happening, I wanted to build a beautiful temple for Shiva here for last few years. I was thinking then, why is it not happening? Now I realized it is me. I am responsible. I am responsible. If I take up responsibly, once this knowledge and interest enters into my inner space, simply it will happen in the outer space. But when listen, when you do not take the responsibility for knowledge or the interest, it doesn't happen in your life how much ever you try or wait for it. Unless the knowledge and interest happens in your life, nothing can become reality in your life. आपकी पिछली नाकामियां जो आपके अंदर लगातार कर गई है, लगातार आपको अश्रद्धा की स्थिति में रखती है और आगे के कदम नहीं लेने देती। सच्चिदानंद का अर्थ यही है, ज्ञान के साथ जब आप दिलचस्पी लेते हैं, कोई भी घटना का आप मालिक बन जाते हैं। सत ज्ञान है, चित दिलचस्पी है और आनंद घटना है। सच्चिदानंद का अर्थ यही है, ज्ञान के साथ जब आप दिलचस्पी लेते हैं, तब कोई भी घटना का आप मालिक बन जाते हैं। Only when your inner space becomes responsible as knowledge and interest, you will see anything becomes reality in you. It becomes reality in you. अभी श्रद्धा से जीने का निर्णय लीजिए, लगातार श्रद्धा में रहिए। आप देखेंगे कि आपके अंतर मन को कैसे पूर्ण कर सकते हैं। कभी कभी विफलता का भय, जब आप वास्तव में विफल नहीं भी हुए हैं, फिर भी आपको विफलता का अनुभव देता है। केवल जब आपकी अंतरिक्ष किसी चीज का उत्तरदायित्व लेता है और ज्ञान और दिलचस्पी के साथ उसे परखता है, तभी वह चीज आपके जीवन में वास्तविकता बन जाती है। Use this morning satsang time for intense listening. The way I speak itself, I give you enough time for internalizing also. Sometimes people ask me, Swamiji, why sometimes satsangs you are so forceful, powerful, loud, continuous, like flowing forest river, wild river. Sometimes you are slow, mild, with a lot of gaps. Listen. If the principle I am talking about needs internalizing, I give you time for internalizing, space for internalizing. If the principle I am talking, you just need to drink it, dive in it, disappear in it. I send that on you like a Ganga, wild forest river. When you are not tired of your own past, you are a Jivan Mukta. Listen. I am not tired of my own past. That is why I can repeat the same principles any number of times without changing a word, without changing the tone, any number of classes. Listen, listen. If I am giving gap, talking very slowly, means the principles I am talking needs internalizing. Analyzing for the purpose of internalizing is internalizing. Analyze this truth for the purpose of internalizing. You are listening to these truths and internalizing to these truths. Whole day, try to apply these truths in you, because your thinking needed to be completely become new. The cognitive shift need to happen in you. The cognitive shift happening in you is the first step of transformation. Just like you need to maintain your body, you need to maintain your cognition. Your cognition needs to be purified every day. Your cognition needs to be purified every day. Even if it is gold vessel, it needs to be polished every day. Otherwise, will lose its shiny, whether it is a copper or silver or gold, it needs to be polished every day. Whether your authenticity level is low, middle or high, you need to reawaken, rekindle your inspiration spirit every day. सुनिए, इन चार तत्वों का उपयोग करके सबसे पहले आपकी समझ को हर दिन शुद्ध कीजिए. Essence of what I wanted to teach you today is only if the load of your past is reduced on you, you can practice integrity and authenticity. Only if you practice integrity and authenticity, the load of the past in your thinking will reduce. It is like one is depending on the other. So start practicing integrity and authenticity and start reducing your past load on your inner space. Do both simultaneously. One will help other. अगर मैं आपको जो सिद्धांत के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, उसे आपको केवल निगल जाना है, उसमें केवल गोता लगाना है, उन्हें मैं आपकी और गंगा की तरह, पाहल वन्य नदी की तरह बेचता हूँ. जब आप स्वयं के अतीत से तके हुए नहीं है, आप जीवन मुक्त है. केवल जब आपके अतीत का बोझ कम होगा तब आपके संपूर्ति एवं श्रद्धा में वृद्धि होती है, और जब आपके संपूर्ति एवं श्रद्धा में वृद्धि होगी तब आपका अतीत का बोझ कम होता जाएगा। Internalize, internalize, internalize. Sometime the statements I am making are loaded with layers of meaning. Only when you internalize them, you will understand. That is why people sometimes ask me, why Swamiji, why all only socially successful people are attracted towards you? Only they become your disciples, followers. Because even to understand what I am saying, you need to be socially successful. Only Devatas can go to Kailash. Only Devatas will feel attracted to Shiva. Only when you are successful in what you want, your brain evolves such subtle grooves where these higher truths are just like that realized, grasped. हर सुबह के सत्संग के समय इन सत्यों को सुने और समझने और अपने जीवन का बाग बनाने के लिए उपयोग कीजिए। पूरे दिन इन सत्यों का अपने जीवन में उपयोग कीजिए। Only when the cognitive shift happens, life is experienced in you. Life starts in you. You become being, real being. Don't allow, when you practice integrity, your past to come and interfere. Don't allow, when you practice authenticity, your past to come and pull you down. Don't allow, when you practice responsibility, your past to upset you. Don't allow, when you practice enriching, your past to distract you. Whether your lack of integrity or inauthenticity or irresponsibility or non-enrichment, the only enemy, only reason is your past. Waiting to argue, debunk anything you propose newly. Anything you want to achieve newly. Any new leaf, your past memory does not allow it to flower. चाहे हो असंपूर्ति हो, अश्रद्धा हो, या गरीर जिम्मेदारी हो, आप में गैर जिम्मेदारी हो, आप में हो रहे हर विफलता का कारण है आपका अतीत। Past sits on you as dead weight. उस अतीत से मुक्त हो जाइए और सफलता की ओर चलिए कि और चलिए। उस अतीत से मुक्त हो जाइए और सफलता की ओर चलिए। Understand what I am talking is the most practical principle of life. Every moment, the load of your past does not allow you to progress. The load of your past is a huge chain tied to your leg with a big iron's ball. How long you can drag and move? मैं जब आप जो बात कर रहा हूँ वह जीवन का सबसे व्यवहारिक सिद्धांत है। आपका अतीत ही आपके जीवन में किसी भी नया पन्ने को फूलने नहीं देता है। Even your breathing becomes shallow when you are drowned in the past. Your memory becomes dull when you are drowned in the past. Your awareness falls into lowest frequency when you are drowned in the past. Only when you become responsible for your future, listen, only when you become responsible for your future starts your life. Only then the real integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching starts happening. Any responsible space in society you can see needs high level of integrity. Any responsible place in society needs high level of authenticity. That is why I tell you, the very world flows with these four principles of integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. That is why the leaders and politicians are always questioned, even if they miss one word. A common man is not questioned if he talks today one thing, tomorrow another one thing. A joker is never questioned if he talks today one thing, tomorrow one thing. But a hero will be questioned if he talks today one thing, tomorrow another thing. Because hero has to be with integrity. A leader will be questioned if he continuously does not develop himself and his capabilities and his deliverables. If somebody is starting his career as MLA politically and continues to be MLA for next 50 years, people will question him. Where is your authenticity? केवल जब आप स्वयं को अपने अतीत से मुक्त करते हैं तभी आप में सही महीने में संपूर्ण श्रद्धा, उत्तरदायित्व एवं लाभान्वित करने की स्थिति में रहते हैं और विश्व में कोई भी पद में रहना के लिए इन चार तत्वों का मौलिक आवश्यकता है। जब आप संपूर्ति का अभ्यास कर रहे हैं, अपने अतीत को हस्तक्षेप करने की अनुमति मत कीजिए। जब आप श्रद्धा के सिद्धांत का अभ्यास करते हैं, अपने अतीत को आपको नीचे खींचने की अनुमति मत दीजिए। जब आप जिम्मेदारी का अभ्यास करते हैं, अपने अतीत को आपको परेशान करने की अनुमति मत दीजिए। जब आप लाभान्वित करने के सिद्धांत का अभ्यास करके है, अपने अतीत को आपको विचलित करने की अनुमति मत दीजिए। केवल जब आप स्वयं को अपने अतीत से मुक्त करते हैं तभी आप में सभी महीने में संपूर्ण श्रद्धा, उत्तरदायित्व एवं लाभान्वित करने की स्थिति में रहते हैं और विश्व में कोई भी पद में रहने के लिए इन चार तत्वों का मौलिक आवश्यकता है। आज सत्संग की सारांश है कंटिन्यूअसली practice integrity and authenticity. Don't allow yourself to be brooding over your past. You are capable of only taking responsibility for your future. You can't do anything with your past. आज की सत्संग का सारांश है, आपके अतीत को शक्ति ना दीजिए, लगातार संपूर्ति एवं श्रद्धा के साथ आपके जीवन में हो रहे हर घटना को ज्ञान एवं रुचि के साथ परखने का अभ्यास कीजिए। तभी आप अपने वर्तमान एवं भविष्य में हो रहे हर घटना का स्वामी बनेंगे और अपनी इच्छा अनुसार अपनी वास्तविकता का निर्माण लगातार कर पाएंगे। जब आप अतीत में डूबे हुए हैं, आपका श्वास उतला हो जाता है। जब आप अतीत में डूबे हुए हैं, आपकी स्मरण शक्ति सुस्त हो जाती है। जब आप अतीत में डूबे हुए हैं, आपकी जागरूकता कम हो जाती है। केवल जब आप उत्तरदायित्व के साथ अपने भविष्य को देखते हैं, आप में जीवन का आरंभ होता है। तभी आप में सभी संपूर्ति श्रद्धा उत्तरदायित्व एवं लाभान्वित करना आरंभ होता है।
जीवन मुक्ति प्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं